We are back with the Seance of Blake Manor. We are at the end of the game. I was talking to my friend about it, and he's been watching along with the VODs and all that, and he said I am good to go and skip to the silent dinner. I've done all the side things I could possibly do, and now I just have to do the end of the game. So, that being said, I'm gonna plug in my controller. We will just skip to the silent dinner, do that, investigate the Blake residence, and then do the seance at the end. We will try for the quote-unquote good ending, best ending, whatever. And, oh, there's a talk at 5. Thank you for reminding me. I almost missed that. But we will try to get the best ending. If we don't, depending on the time, we will go back, because I'm sure there's probably something I need to find in the Blake residence. You know, something important to find within the allotted time. So I will try to do that, and if I just fuck it up, I fuck it up, and, you know, we'll try again. Is there a clock out here? Okay, yeah. And, oh, and I'm sure there's also a correct symbol to use. So if I pick the wrong one, which, you know, knowing me, I probably will, we can go back and try that again.
Well,
It's you!
this is quite the turnout. Even the Marquess himself has come. Well, I hadn't expected anyone to take much interest in the area. I suppose I should start by introducing myself. My name is Simon Coventry.
Sean Connery.
I'm going to
The
share
killer.
some interesting facts about this part of Ireland that I picked up while researching for this trip.
Sure.
So, I'm sure you all know, this land came into the Blake family in the 1650s after Cromwell's invasion. What I found interesting was what came before. This land was a place of worship and innovation, a gathering spot for scholars and engineers and artists to work on understanding and advancement, the betterment of their people. Easy pickings for Edward Blake. No doubt he and Cromwell cared very little for any knowledge held by primitive pagans. I couldn't find anything that spoke to what happened at the wells
Oliver
on that site.
Cromwell.
Presumably it was set ablaze. One has to assume not everyone was put to death by Cromwell's forces. However, I suspect many surrounding families have stories and knowledge passed down from that time, and those people. Why, given his background, perhaps our very own Dr. Callahan is linked to that place.
You flatter me, sir.
Perhaps those survivors are the reason that Connacht is home to all manner of wonderful myths and sacred sites. Rachroin and Owenaga Cave, Queen Maeve and her cattle raids, the Children of Lear. All fascinating stories, but too long to get into here. Certainly worth a read in the very well stocked library here, if you find yourself bored. Not that I can see that happening with the seance only hours away.
Does anything of the pre-Christian site still exist?
Oh, I don't think so, I'm afraid. From what I can gather, it was all razed to make way for the castle and its estate.
I read one monk's account that what was here before was partially underground.
You've done your homework, Father. Yes, some accounts do suggest that, though none of the maps I've studied show anything useful. Marquess?
There are some sinkholes on the far reaches of the grounds, where caverns beneath the old settlements collapsed in. I do not know whether those collapses are the result of
That's me, I am afraid. I've nothing else to share. Probably quite mundane in the face of everything, but nothing wrong with a break in the face of madness.
So one thing attend all of the talks. One thing I have been curious about, because I've been pointing fingers at Simon Coventry the entire game. Sean Connery the entire game. And looking in his room, I found the will that was, when he dies, everything goes to the young master. I don't know how he's connected to the young master. So I've been trying to think of theories in my head. And I can't look up Oliver Blake. Okay. But the only two things I've been able to think about are either the young master is really the son of Simon Coventry due to like an affair or something, or Sean Connery is connected to the Blake family via he's a long lost relative or something of that nature, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm really a Blake, but I ran away from home. I guess. Let me just double check. All those are done. I just need to investigate the Blake residence. And everyone except for them are done. Right? Okay, yeah. Alright, so to the silent dinner. Actually, hold up. We make a save here. And then when we make our save later, we will make it a separate save file. So we can always come back to this point at least. It's at 8 o'clock. Just in case. Alright, here we go. Silent dinner. Alright, so now I have two saves. One further back and one with an hour left. Dining room is this way. Mr. Varley, my guy.
Mr. Ward, will you be joining the silent dinner?
Of course.
A reminder, sir, that the silent dinner is different to the other meals. Silent being the operative word here. No talking, please. Unless you'd like to upset our guests. And they're unnerved by staring, so none of that. Secondly, there will be no staff. We'll be having our own meal in the servants' hall. Though, of course, your food has already been prepared. Thirdly, I've been told to impress upon you that this is a deeply spiritual event. If you feel the need to leave, that's fine, but don't disturb anyone. That should be all, if you'll allow me to show you to your seat.
Okay. I don't know how long I have investigating the Blake Manor, but...
Ghosts? Lord save me. I cannot get used to this. Laura. She returned for this. Despite being freed. Mrs. Lau's husband. Is that Mary Blake? Why is she facing away?
Cold dead shoulder.
Alexander Quinn?
Where's
Well,
my
I suppose
brother?
I shouldn't stare. Varley said it upsets them. Then, I suppose, all there is to do is eat.
Does my brother show up in this empty seat?
What is this? There is a key here. The note reads, Blake residence now. Mrs. Joyce, I assume. Perhaps it's a good time to investigate, since the Marquess and most of the guests appear to be here.
Okay, so. Yeah, they're all eating. Except for the father, for some reason. So I have 45 minutes. You had the chance to invite him. I guess you chose not to. Ooh. My bad. Hey, father, don't mind me. Wait a minute. Oh, it's down the hallway. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Well, hopefully I don't get boxed out of an ending because of that. Wait, this goes to the basement? Oh, the basement annex and the entrance hall. Okay, I'm fine. There's less than 1 hour to the seance. Entering the Blake residence is a point of no return. Are you confident in the knowledge you have gained about the culprit and suspects thus far? Am I nervous? I am nervous that I've missed something and will fuck up this ending. But other than that, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. What's going on here? It's all boarded up. What, my time? Mrs. Joyce is right. Things are not fine here. Like, for a second, I thought that it was a countdown timer going, and I was like, oh, fuck, I have a time limit, and then I saw it bounce around. I was like, oh, well. I still don't want to waste that much time. Sounds will channel their life energy. When the veil is at its thinnest, open the portal, wake the god from its sleep. Each letter S has been drawn over in red ink. Why is the armor looking away? All the armor is looking away. I better make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, got that. Got that. Bottle, the papers. Trash can, the glass. Can I look? I already look at this armor? I did. Okay, just making sure. Hello. Okay, that's not a clue at all. Good to know. Okay, so that doesn't go down below. Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this fresh? Okay, we aren't just gonna... That's no evidence. Okay, good to know. We don't care that there's a skull just chilling. Portrait of the Blake family. Okay. Let's go to the lab. I think I got everything in there. A lineage map. A lineage map. Evelyn Dean and Domhnall O'Finn. Okay, so who is the third bloodline? Distilling powder from blood. Oh god, an element, a periodic table. Oh, okay. I'll probably need to remember that for something. At 69. Nice. Another skull. Just don't mind that, I guess. Not a drop can be wasted. The blood must be fresh. Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. I didn't look at these papers. Some scientific equipment that I obviously know how to use. Use? Oh, is this bookcase fake? There must be a code here. Oh, no. Fuck. I mean, it's clearly got to be a word. As tall. Oh. Okay. 74, 53, 26. 74, 53, and 26. It spells wife. Damn, I should have been able to guess wife. Everything's about his damn wife. I never think of W when I think of the periodic table. That's my bad. Okay, that's not how I expected that to move. Anything in the trash can? Let's make sure we got everything in here. The crazy thing, I'm not even a detective. I'm just a guy who, like, looks at buildings. Okay. Oh, hello. I don't think I should touch anything in here. Probably not, but let's do it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? I really can't touch anything in here. Okay then. Back to the entrance hall. What we got here? Blake history. Okay, so SP. One branch of the family has been erased. Yo. Was I right about... Well, I wasn't right because I never said it officially as my theory, but was I on the correct line of thinking that Simon Coventry is related to the young master? An empty bedroom. SP and Y. Also, it's looking like the young master does not exist. Just light. Am I missing something? Probably. Safe. Find the safe code. Ooh, what's this? Jonathan Blake and Walter Blake. Are any of these different? No. There's a thing on it. I can't close it. I mean, I see the things to draw. I can draw on it. How to draw on it? I don't know. Damn, that's nothing. A safe code. Safe code, that's what we need. $26 out of 31 pieces. So I'm missing something. Oh, it's connected to the safe? Spy. Is it the periodic table again? I don't know what Y is. But I think S and P are both numbers. Whatever. Let's see. S. 16, 15. 16, 15, 39. 16, 15, 39. $16, 15. $39. Awesome. Stone with a hole carved in the center. These hagstones will keep us safe during the seance. Make sure Walter has one. Ah. You know what? Someone was mentioning having, I think it was the groundsman, and I'm like, dude, give me one, please. Please, you have these. I need one. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, it's the Triforce. Yeah, draw it. I wish I could say I've never done this before. James loves these? Yeah. I love them so much. My favorite puzzles in the game. Hello. What is the Marquess hiding? I assume I found everything in here that I need to. I'm missing 3 pieces of evidence. I seem to be in an empty closet. The nursery. Somebody's coming. Oh, hello.
My boy, it is time. I know this is hard for you. But think of your mother. Your sacrifice will bring her back to us. And bring you back to me. Your chair gone. Your voice restored. You will not be dead for long. I promise.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs. They're ready for you at the seance.
Yes, of course.
What on earth?
Oh, young master, you look so smart. His mother would be so proud.
I fucking knew it! I knew there was nothing there! I said he's the only motherfucker you never see throughout the game. Ah!
She will be, yes.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
We had best get moving. Time, as they say, waits for no man.
The chair was empty.
From the beginning, I said it's kind of weird that the young master's the only character you never see throughout the game so far.
But both the Marquez and the housekeeper spoke as if it wasn't. Were they under another spell? Is Walter Blake even real? Oh, he must be. I've seen his portrait.
Oh, you've only seen portraits! Alright, I'm missing one final thing to piece everything together. I'm missing something here. Is it not in here? Oh, hello. I swear to God, if there's something I miss in here, it's like the last piece of evidence is in this room and I just missed it. Was that it? Now. I've missed something somewhere. But I think I do have everything I need. Ah!
The young master is here, but... No. Wait. This paint is different. It's fresher. Newer. Somebody has added him to the picture and altered the mother's arms to hold him. He isn't real. He is a fabrication that the Marquess and the staff seem to believe is real. But why?
Aha! I wasn't fine. I needed this. Good thing I looked at that again. Resurrect his wife. Oh. He intends to sacrifice his son to resurrect his wife, but Walter Blake isn't real.
Walter Blake seems to be a shared hallucination between at least the staff and the Marquess. But the paintings of him, they are very real. He has been freshly painted in over original paintings. It's a very good forgery. I only realized when I knew to look for it. How can that be?
The culprit's a
This level
skilled
of
painter.
replication, not just here, but in all
I
the
wonder
paintings,
who
suggests the
was
culprit is an
painting in their
expert artist.
room.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful?
The skilled painters added him to paintings. Behind closed doors. Walter Blake is not a real boy, but some form of mass hallucination. Discover the truth about Walter. Doesn't seem like anyone's going to survive. It's also my last chance to find and save Evelyn Dean. I need to get out there and stop it. Alright, the ritual. Well, I know who it is. I know who it is. It's not you, and it's not you because you're not real. Which means it's Sean Connery. I called it. Alright, let's get to the ritual. I lost track of time. The seance will be starting soon. I need to get out to the hedge maze. Put a stop to it before it's too late. Alright, grand finale. Oh, wait. First, make a new save. Second, I want to make sure I pick the correct one. In case I do have to choose between the drawing things, I want this one. Release. Sky oil. Because it was between that and I think like open or close or something. Yeah, open, close, and release. But I want to try... Because those were just given to you at, I think during the main storyline. So you probably always have those. This one you had to do a side story to get, so I assume this is the good one. Alright, scout oil. Looks like a crown. Also, this chanting is a little unnerving. Oh no, Walter Blake is just outside. They left him outside.
The circle is sealed. We call now upon the spirits.
Miss Mantovani, please, no. Oh yeah, look at all the people missing. There's an empty space here. There's a lot of empty spaces, dog. It's for me, waiting for me. I shouldn't keep them waiting any longer. Dude, there's a lot of empty spaces.
To come forth, be witnessed by us, be heard by us.
So I assume if you didn't do people's side story, they all gather there.
Age posco. Nego te recusare.
Good lord.
Good thing I have that stone. Imagine I didn't open the safe. So I guess if you never solve the basement to get the key to the manor, you're just fucked. I'm alive. I'm okay. But Carmela, she and the others, I don't know. Well, Carmela was the only one expected to die. Oh yeah, she gone. The fuck was that? Oh my god. I'll just ignore everything that's going on around me.
The energy goes this way. But how? My head.
Speak your name to enter.
It wants the culprit's name. But who?
Oh, so you really do have to pick who you think it is. Sean Connery. Yes.
Welcome, sire.
I fucking called it from part 2, baby! Let's fucking go! I knew that shit! I knew that shit! Call me a genius! Oh my god. Dude, I'm a walking spoiler because I called that shit. Mystery solved. Ah. Dude, I'm hyped about that. I fucking called it. Part 2. All because of some stupid thing about him reading books.
A collection of papers, a birth certificate, and a journal. It's the birth certificate of a Henry Blake, who seems to be the older cousin of Jonathan Blake, the actual heir to the title and lands here.
Like I said, walking spoiler. I knew it.
His father died when he was still a young lad. Rather than pass the title and lands to Henry, an attempt was made on his life by Jonathan Blake's father. Then his mother took him and fled. She died soon after, leaving him alone in the world. All he had were his father's notes, the notes that resulted in his death. Among them, the sigil. He spent much of his life studying the occult to make sense of the sigil, and eventually much older he returned to the manor. Armed with the understanding of the ground's secrets, he had adopted the identity of Simon Coventry, a man who had also recently lost his wife. Over this he bonded with the Marquess, and used that to gain the access he needed to search the grounds. He found the chamber his father had died opening, and was able to get inside.
Oh, Grave, welcome back. You missed it. You just missed the most hype moment of the entire playthrough.
That is where he discovered Guivenu, locked in a deep sleep. The god's dreams already colored by the events happening around him. Coventry took advantage of this through prayer and something he calls his Shrine of Images. And Guivenu's dreams reshaped the minds of everyone around him into thinking there was a Walter Blake who's been crippled in the accident that killed his mother. Because to unlock the gate, he needs Blake blood.
Oh, I will tell after
It
this.
says here they are the last of the third Milesian bloodline. The Marquess will kill himself, thinking he both kills and frees his son. The god's dream can't force anyone to act outside of their interest. He couldn't be made to kill himself, but he could be tricked into doing it for the right reason. Then with Blake gone and the god freed, Coventry will ask for his reward, to have his youth returned. He will then take his place as the heir in the form of Walter Blake, the son with paintings, documents and mesmerized staff to vouch for him as the next in line to the title.
Interesting. So, in part two. So I was like 2 to 3 hours into this game. We're probably at like hour 20 now. But I correctly predicted the killer the entire time. I had this dude pegged from the moment I met him. And as soon as the game was like, oh, who do you think the killer is? I'm like, it's this guy. And I was like, you're right. His goal is to free the entity in order to assume the role of his... Okay, wait. Oh. To assume the role of his ancestral home? Or no, to inherit his ancestral home. Because his real identity is... Oh, ousted heir Henry Blake. Now, what is this part? Damn it. To assume the role of his... I feel like I'm missing something. Do I have all of his things? 6 out of 8. Wait. Evidence, the ritual. Thankfully I played in those catacombs. Okay. Bottle of painkillers. All that. Norman Blake. Okay. Luggage. I guess I... Oh, wait, I didn't look at the picture. Okay, Walter Blake paintings. Well, there's the kidnapping part. That does not help, though. His goal is to free the entity to assume the role of his... Oh, magical fabrication, Walter Blake.
Simon Coventry is really Henry Blake, ousted heir of the Blake title and fortunes. He has returned with the intent of using magic to reclaim what was taken from him. I need to stop him.
Mystery solved. Who is Mr. Coventry? Okay, so he was never related to Walter Blake, but... Oh, god damn it. Shit. Okay, wait. Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. Now I'm cooking with grease. Oh, don't like this. Hello, ghostly people. They're closing in on the church. Well, I assume I go to the church then. Oh, that's creepy. Who is the Reverend? Please? The Reverend, he's been murdered. The fair inside the church. There's nowhere left to go. Well, I better end this before they get me. They're gonna get me. The chamber. He shouldn't have any power because of all the Coventry. Henry Blake. He's praying to the entity. To the smithing god. Oh, it's O'Finn!
He seems to still be alive. I can't see a way.
And Evelyn Dean.
I need to find a way to get her out while she's still alive.
Okay, I can't investigate anything in here. Oh.
Now, Walter.
Oh, he's under the spell.
No tears now. Not long to go. Mummy will be home soon. Thanks to you. A big, brave boy. This will only hurt a moment. Then Daddy will talk with the floating man and bring you and her back. Then we'll all be together again. One big, happy family. What are you doing here? I won't let you stop this.
Uh-oh. I probably only have one shot at this, and if so, I'm fucked, and I'm sorry. thank God. You cannot save your family. You've been tricked by Henry Blake so he can take over your ancestral home. Save if you have that option. I don't. I did save right before the seance began, so.
Fool. But I would have all I could ever. Who was restraining me? And where is my son? Where is my boy? He should be here, shouldn't he?
Oh, I snapped the spell on him.
No.
Damn, imagine spending years thinking you had a child just for it to be fake.
I thought.
My bad. My bad to break that fantasy you had.
No. I didn't. They were not my thoughts. Not at all. They were put there.
Imagine.
There is no water. Just a cruel illusion. Oh, my boy. Taken from me.
My bad.
And Mary. My Mary. She is
Yeah, you'll never see your wife again. Again. My bad.
never coming back. Who would make a man think such things? Have such hope?
Almost like some football player had that exact experience. Ooh.
You're right. I have been fooled. By a relation I did not even know existed.
Blame that guy right over there. Turn 90 degrees to your left and you know who to blame.
Only real flesh and blood that I have.
That's the... Hey, he looked to the right direction. Not gonna lie, I don't blame him for anything he's about to do.
Get off me, you fool!
How could you do this to me? You gave me hope. You gave me a son. Only to take
Pause.
him from me.
Some lucidity, is it? I am only doing to you what your grandfather did to me. I should have been the Marquess of Doon, and I will be. Islam, Jonathan. You will be nothing!
Oh, well. Yikes. Marquess could not be saved. He was determined to resurrect his wife at any cost, but he had been tricked into nearly sacrificing himself by the ousted heir Henry Blake, posing as Simon Coventry. Alright. So, what now? Stop the ritual. Okay, how? Oh, God.
The Tuatha Dé Danann and the Milesians faced off for the final time at the Battle of Taltu. After much death, a truce was called. They agreed to halve the land between them.
Yes, we've gone over this in one of the many talks I attended.
However, the Milesians tricked the gods by claiming the top half, so the Tuatha Dé Danann went below ground through this here portal. We even stayed behind to build a lock for the portal that could only be opened again by him and the three Milesian leaders, using their blood. Once the portal was closed, he fell into a deep slumber, from which his dreams inspired those who lived here for millennia.
Okay, so
until war came to the land once again. Oliver Cromwell and his forces arrived, led in this region by Edward Blake. They killed those living here, the people Guivna had formed a bond with over the generations.
So, time out real quick. If I didn't investigate the Blake Manor, would I have just died when what's-her-name did too? And it's just like game over? Bad ending? You got struck by lightning?
Their blood seeped into this chamber and tainted his dreams. He felt alone and scared. He feels alone and scared still. He just wants to go home to his people.
So release him. But what sigil? Oh god, I have to remember which one. Oh. So like this? Maybe? Because there's the middle. Then there's 4. Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah, that looks right. That's the release one. I done fucked up. I want to pick the release one. So I'm praying I pick the right one. Don't get crushed to death. Free Goblin from his mortal form and shut it down. Close the portal. Well, I'm alive. Ofin's alive. Dean, to be determined, but mystery solved. The ritual. Save Mr. Ofin. I have stopped the ritual. Mystery solved. Can I stop the ritual? Breaking the circle.
So,
She's alive! We did it!
this is where the man who saved my life spends his time.
You'll join me.
Batty, hold up, hold up.
Yes. I think at the very least, I will give you a drink.
Save Miss Dean.
Freed from the vase's curse, Miss Hisham became obsessed with seeking out other cursed items hidden across the globe.
Ah, so I can see everyone's ending since none of them died except
Miss
for...
Mantovani's family were
Mantovani.
devastated with the news of her death, but at least her last wish had been carried out. and they were set for many comfortable years.
Damn, so did I just get the best possible ending because I saved everyone and I think I did it.
Mr. O'Mara's angel led him deep into the unknown parts of the world. I never learned in search of what. With the curse lifted, Miss Quinn was free to raise her siblings in safety. She supported them only by her earnings as a poet.
There's a first for everything. Whatever. I'm great at getting good endings.
Mrs. Darcy disposed of her husband's ghost on her route home. She later turned the events of the manor into the acclaimed horror novel. Mr. Hunter left the manor and spent his remaining years breeding champion horses for the MacLeod family. Mr. Doyle left Ireland to see the world.
I remember who Doyle was. Oh, Seamus Doyle. That's right.
Free from his obligation, Mr. Dupre returned to New Orleans. With a newly opened mind, Mrs. Joyce accompanied him to the New World.
Damn, so everyone's leaving the manor?
Mr. Toussaint shared his account of the seance with his societal fellows, after which it was agreed he should spearhead a new department of supernatural investigations.
He didn't do shit. He asked me to do everything for him. He doesn't deserve shit.
He also published a paper, thoroughly correcting every element that Mrs. Darcy had embellished in her novel.
Alright, Grave, we don't need to talk about Hooked on You, alright? I got the good ending.
Miss Callahan finally retired and passed the role of Dree on the Dr. Callahan. Mrs. Erickson destroyed all remnants of her magical persona and started a new life away from all things supernatural. With her family lands returned to her, along with the Quinn fortune, Miss Barbosa began a new life in Ireland. Mrs. Lau and Miss MacLeod retired to a cottage outside London. They never attended another mystical event. Mr. O'Finn went deep into the forest and was never seen again.
I seem to remember killing you over the choice of ice cream.
Miss Dean, and used that power to create a better life for herself.
That ice cream kill was uncalled for by the game. Oh, okay. Shout out Miss Murphy.
With Miss Callahan's help, she was able to reunite with her daughter.
Awesome! I honestly didn't think she would.
Father Sinnott retired and spent his last few years exploring the forests of Ireland with his
Yo, but what about our
Seance.
boy Vincent Varley? What's he up to?
Mr. Skerritt established the Skerritt Foundation, which set up schools and hospitals for the underprivileged. He is thought of fondly by those he helped.
Yeah, way better than killing yourself. In-game.
Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor. He turned it into a refuge for lost souls.
Awesome! See, Mr. Varley's the GOAT!
He kept the name, Blake Manor.
No more seances there, though. Please. Detective Ward saved 21 of 21. 37 of 37 mysteries solved. I fucking did it. Perfect ending. Go me. I'm the best. I know. You can all bow down to my greatness.
Do you think this will work?
I have no idea. But I have read her notes.
See, all I needed was a game that challenges my intellect and makes me think. I'll get the good ending, because I'm a fucking thinker. That's what I do. All the action and, you know, all that, you know, not really, but I'm a good thinker. I'm a good thinker.
She knew what she was doing. There's no harm in trying, right?
There's always harm in trying. Had some help from chat along the way.
I'm not sure I can say that.
The only help I got from chat was, am I okay to skip time? Because I think I've done everything. Alright, let's calm down. And the fucking armchair bullshit with the cigar. That was stupid.
But yes, let's do it.
Age posco negote recusare.
Why are we doing a seance? Hold up. Time out. Why are we doing one?
Are you there?
Oh, brother. Solved all mysteries of Blake Manor. World's best detective. That was me. That was me, baby. The time you went out of order in the story and had to be redirected. Blame the game for that, alright? I was just exploring. The game opened up the new route and I was like, okay, I guess I'll do this. Holy shit, but that was Seance of Blake Manor. That is how you get the perfect ending and do everything correctly. Just watch all the VODs. They will be up on YouTube eventually. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, then hey, they're all here. But that was incredible. Big shout out to Zebra02 in chat for recommending this game over and over and over and over and over again, and me finally caving and be like, fine, I'll play it on stream. God. All jokes aside, I did really enjoy that. I don't really get to play that many, how should I say, thinking games. Like the last game that required somewhat critical thinking skills I played was Blueprints. Fucking way back when, and stream saw how that turned out for me. But I did eventually beat it off stream. So, have you played One Shot? I have not. God, you're gonna make me write this down to look it up now. Because if I'm talking about this, and now you're talking about One Shot, I assume it's another thinking game that I'll probably have to use my brain, and I'll either be a genius like I was in this game, or I'll be stupid and everyone's going to criticize me. But I am glad I got this done first try. I honestly can't believe I did it. It was early on in the game when they introduced, like, doing all the side stories for people. And it's like, oh, you have to do everyone's side quest to, like, save them, essentially. I was thinking, there's no way I'm going to get them all. There's no way I'm going to get them all, because I'm always worried about time limits and shit. And so I was like, there's no way. But thankfully, they do give you a lot of time and a lot of leeway, I guess, because by the time I finished the last side quest, I think I burned 3 hours, I think? Yeah. I think I burned 3 full in-game hours. So that's like 180 actions that I just didn't do. So they are very forgiving on that front. And I did waste a lot of time examining a picture on the wall just to be like, oh, this is a picture, you wasted a minute. It's like, fuck me. Like I did in the wine cellar. I thought there was going to be something in the wine cellar I needed, and everything was like, oh, that was a bottle of wine. Wasted a minute. It's like, fuck. So the amount of times I wasted was a little annoying. But I'm glad it didn't cost me anything in the end. And remember, this is a work of fiction. Any similarity to actual places or persons alive or dead or events is purely coincidental. When you play One Shot, don't look anything up for it or look into it in any way. It's best played completely blind. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I am curious what the bad endings are. I assume one is if you don't investigate the Blake Manor right before the seance, you probably get zapped and killed like Montavani did. And then I have no idea what the open or close for the thing does, but when those sigils came up at the end, and I said this before the seance, or right when the seance started, I had a feeling you were gonna be able to pick like which one to draw. It gave you two right off the bat just playing through the main storyline quest, so I was like, well, you have to choose either open or close, and then like, I think it was like just the last part I did, or the second to last, the father was like, here's a third option, and so I was like, oh, so if I didn't do this, the third option wouldn't have been available. I'll use that one. That's probably the best ending. But wow, yeah, wow, that was really quick. I expected that to take 2.5 hours, but that was fun. I'll look into one shot. Upcoming, maybe one shot, maybe I do have to get to Kingdom Hearts 2 at some point because I said I was going to play through Kingdom Hearts. We'll see if we do Chain of Memories or 2. Still kind of deciding on that. But expect Kingdom Hearts in the future. Expect one shot, probably. I think the only thing I'll look up about one shot is how long it takes to beat. Because if it's like a 20-hour game like this was, it may wait till after Kingdom Hearts. If it's a quick one shot, see what I did there? Then we'll probably do it sooner. Also, I've been waiting for over a month to play a game about digging a hole, so that's probably gonna come up soon. Maybe Monday, who knows? But I've been waiting to play that fucking game forever, and it's just been sitting on my Xbox waiting. So we'll probably get to that on Monday, who knows? But thank you all so much for going through this long trip with me. This was a long game. It's about 4 hours max for a single playthrough of one shot. Okay, so yeah, we could probably... Definitely won't be a Monday or Wednesday, because those are usually 2 to 3 hour streams, but if we do maybe a Saturday, and I'll have to find a Saturday to do it, but yeah, we could do it all in one go on a Saturday. What was I saying? Oh, but yes, thank you all so much for going through this with me. If you liked what you saw, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And for those of you on Twitch, stick around for the raid if you want to help make me look cool. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!